So I think we've all been here before. We've left our interior light on, we've left a park light on overnight, we've drawn a little bit too much power from our primary battery, and all of a sudden we've gone to start the car the next day. We've got the dreaded click, 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 click. We've got no battery. Battery's gone flat overnight. This episode, we're going to go through some of the plans that we can put in place to get us out of a sticky situation should we leave some appliances or accessories running overnight. And we're going to go through what this product right here in my hand is. This is the iTechworld JS80. It's a jump pack, which you can leave in your car. It's portable. It will get you out of a sticky situation, but even better, it'll get your mates out of a sticky situation, leaving you with one of their nice warm frothies that were in the fridge when it went flat last night. So sit back, relax, get yourself a cold beverage. Let's go and see what this JS80 can do for us. Okay, in this episode of the Gear Guys series for Office to Outback, I am going to unpackage this fabulous package that has arrived. I did know what it was when it arrived, but I'm currently can't recall what it is. So we're going to find this out together. So first things first, let's crack our tinny. It is the weekend at the moment, so I'm going to have a nice lovely sip of this because it's about 30 odd degrees. Yep, that's still as good as I remember. Okay, it says this thing's about 3 kilos. So I'm going to run through what I bought. I know what this is now and why I bought it. Okay, so what we got here is from iTechworld, which is local to Perth, over in Burswood. Thank you to Sarah and Keelan Travels and Explorebound for putting us onto iTechworld. I've seen it on a lot of videos thus far. I've gone and bought a JS80 Jumpstart pack. Now the reason I've done that is Talia and I are looking to go and do a big trip at the end of the year, right? And I think we're going to be the only car in our convoy. So I don't want to be in a position rather where we don't have another vehicle that can help us get in a pickle if we get a flat battery. So to avoid that, I've gone and bought this jump starter from iTechworld, and we're going to give this a crack. I'm going to leave it in the car. Then that way, if we have issues with primary starting battery on the car, we can use this bad boy to get us out of some mischief. So if you haven't got one in your car already, I would highly recommend looking at one. It doesn't have to obviously be this one, but definitely something to consider if you're traveling solo or coming across another car might be a little bit of a struggle. Look at getting a jump pack. Look at dual battery systems where you can jump off your secondary and all that sort of stuff, because the last thing you want is to have a nice night where you've parked up, you've got your beer fridge running, and you're pulling power from somewhere that you don't know of. You go to start the next morning and you've got a flat battery. It's something we've had happen before. Luckily, we did have 2 or 3 other cars in our convoy. Actually, 2 out of 4 of us went flat overnight. That was out at York, and it was a really cold night. So the temperature changes do have a variation with your batteries, so just please keep that in mind. If your battery's getting on a bit, either look at replacing it and or in pair, grab yourself a jump starter pack, one similar to this. This is a heavy duty one. This is a 3000 amp lithium JS80 from iTechworld, as I said. So this one should get us out of pretty much any problem that we have, which is cool. It does have a 18 watt USB charge as well, which is handy, with 12 volt portable power, which is cool. So yeah, look, we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully I never have to use it, but in the event that I do need a jump start in whatever position that we're in, even someone else, right? Like if your missus' car or your partner's car doesn't want to start in the morning and they've got to get to work or anything like that, always handy to have one in your household. But as I said, I'm going to keep this one in the car for a rainy day if we do come into any troubles there. So please get a look at one of these. I might unbox it and see how we go. So we've got, it's a nice shiny toy. This one, I think it was a little bit expensive. Around the 350 mark rings a bell. You can get them on like specials. You can find a special kind of price for them. As I said, no affiliation with anyone here, by the way. So I just watch other guys' channels, and they obviously have promotional deals with iTechworld and other companies. So do yourself a favor, if you watch other channels and they have sponsorship deals and stuff like that, so I don't have any, so no affiliation, as I said, use their promo codes. Like, honestly, it helps the smaller channels as well. It helps put some money back in their pocket. They're out there testing all this good and wonderful stuff. You guys get a saving as well. So I think I either used Sarah and Keelan Travels one, so go and check them out. I believe that the code is SKT or SKT5 or 10 or something like that. and Explorebound as well. So I also watch that channel as well. And both the guys have been running iTechworld stuff, which is pretty cool. Although I think Sarah and Keelan now have moved to a different power system, but it's not to say there's nothing wrong with iTechworld. They're just trialing something else because they get to try cool and fancy things. Now this looks mint. So obviously I opted for the one with a hard case. You can just buy the unit without a case, but I saved some money with the discount code, so I put that towards purchasing this with the box. What's included in said box or case? I don't know if you guys can see this, but we'll do our best to show you. So you get your power adapter with USB and USB-C from iTechworld. It's pretty cool. You have a 12-volt charger as well with the USB-C and USB. You have a power adapter to a cigarette plug, or the 12-volt cigarette plug, which I'm going to assume goes into one of these little doodads on the device itself. That'll be for, yeah, that's your main jump lead. So on the unit itself, it's got 2 USBs as well, so I don't know if you can see those. And then it's got your DC and main power. Cool. So that'll be where you plug in the USB-C, and that's the power. Cool. Alright, so we have USB-C to charge by the looks. So basically, hook up these bad boys into here. It'll be a one-way fit. So I always get these wrong the first time I put them in. So you can't put them in the other way, so it can only go in on one side. Just note that when you do that you don't have things touching each other, because that would be very bad. Alright, so you just feed that in like so. And then you're basically good to go. Alright, so there is a light. Hey, look, power, cool. That's pretty cool. That'd be your, power on. How much have we got? So it gives you an indicator as well. So you got 100%, 75%, 50%, 25%. So it's got indicators on the side here. And then, how do I get my light to come on? I really should look at the manual, but like all men, I think we just play with our toys. Don't know why the light doesn't want to come on, but I'm sure if I read the manual, it'll tell me why. No, I'll press the button and it'll probably blind me. Oh, there you go, you got to hold it for a couple of seconds. Alright, so have a look, guys. Get yourself a jump pack if you don't have one. If you haven't got one in your car, or you haven't even got jump leads. So to preface this, I always carry a set of jump leads in my car. Not always for me, so I always keep them just in case you come across someone that does have a flat battery. I've been in that position before where I didn't have any tools or any gear or anything like that, and I have been helped a couple of times to get out of a bit of a sticky situation. So at minimum, to start with, if you don't want to get yourself a jump pack like this, put some jump leads in your car. You can always help others, others can always help you. If a car comes up and they don't have jump leads but you're flat, it could be your saving grace there by just being able to hook on to the 2 batteries and get yourself out of a pickle, right? But if you're by yourself, it's a completely different story. So just think about what you're going to do, where you're going to go, and if you're going to go with anyone else, and then make up your plan from there. But I always carry jump leads in my car, and I probably still, to be honest, I probably still continue to carry them. But I will be putting this from iTechworld, the Jumpstart JS80, in my car as well. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. If you've got any questions, concerns, or comments, feel free to drop them below. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share the content if it resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you guys if you felt this was helpful or not. And yeah, we'll see you in the next Gear Guide series, which I'm about to do now. So spoiler alert, I know what's coming. It won't be far away from you for you guys. Stay tuned. The next unboxing and product is coming. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.